Cannabis abuse in Singapore is rising. The Central Narcotics Bureau says that the amount of cannabis seized in 2022 has already topped last year's amount. The consumption of the drug is creeping back to pre-COVID levels. Now, with borders reopening after the pandemic, authorities here are facing more challenges. Lauren Ong with this report.
Gummies, something easily found in candy stores. But getting caught with these sweets in particular come with bitter consequences. That's as these candies are infused with cannabis, a controlled drug in Singapore. Such common treats have been making the wrong headlines in recent months, as they are used to hide the sinister drug within. CNB says they're keeping a close watch.
In recent years, we do see syndicates and traffickers, they are trying new ways, partly to adjust to the COVID situation, the COVID norms. So we have cases where they have smuggled drugs in fire extinguishers, using drones, or even in fruits. Yeah, besides the fruit product, it's also in fruits as well, so coconuts and whatnot.
Over the past few years, cannabis laws have been relaxed in several countries, most recently Thailand, presenting more challenges as many travel to and from Singapore. But the same penalties apply even if they're consumed overseas. Some shops in Thailand reportedly use cannabis as ingredients in pizzas and hot pots, for instance. Holidaymakers there realized these dishes contain cannabis only after consuming them. Such cases could become more common as traveling picks up around the region.
If you are to travel overseas, especially now during this holiday period, definitely if you are going to countries where cannabis is legalized, just be careful with what you are consuming. If you are buying certain products, make sure you know what they contain. And if you want to bring certain products back to Singapore, again, make sure they don't contain controlled drugs.
Close to 70 Singaporeans and permanent residents were arrested at various border checkpoints for drug offences this year, including cannabis abuses. And a third of them are young people.
So if you look at the arrest stats from last year, 34% of the total drug abusers arrested were below 30 years old. And if you look at the new drug abusers population, 60% were below 30 years old. So definitely we are concerned about the youth situation and them turning to drugs.
Offenders could face up to 10 years in prison, a $20,000 fine, or both for possessing or consuming cannabis. And depending on the amount, traffickers could face the death penalty.